A South Valley family still cleaning up after a chase ended with a fiery crash right into the family's home.
They're just really in shock, it's a lot to take in, but they're doing their best to be positive about it and just going with the flow.
How the community can help as a family tries to return to normal.
A man in Sacramento maintaining his innocence after engaging in suspicious activity and drawing the attention of the sheriff's office. What deputies found at the man's home after serving a search warrant and how he's explaining those discoveries.
A bipartisan bill to force a release of the remaining Jeffrey Epstein files now headed to the White House. A look at what's outlined in the measure and why some are worried the president may put off signing this into law.
And we have a dense fog advisory already in effect. And as you can see here, some of that fog already starting to take shape. Coming up, we'll take a look at the visibilities for you. Also, we've got rain on the way as well. Details coming up in your Great Day forecast.
You're watching Fox 26. And now, Great Day.
We begin this 5 o'clock hour of Great Day with a live look at downtown Fresno. As Justin was just mentioning, that fog appears to be rolling in. Today's high in Fresno expected to reach the upper 50s to the low 60s. Good morning to you. I'm Liz Gonzalez.
I'm Carl Cook.
And I'm Justin Willis. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, it's going to be it looks like it's going to be a lot more fog than we had yesterday. Yesterday we just had a few areas of it, and we've already got a dense fog advisory in effect for your Wednesday. So
it's wild to see how quickly it rolls in, though, because I know when I was driving in this morning, I'm like, okay, I can actually see some stars, so maybe that's a good sign.
Same. But it'll clear out later on. So we'll get to all that. But for now, let's see what it's like at the moment with your current conditions. Yeah, a little cloudy out there, but that fog starting to take shape for you. It's 46 degrees outside right now. Winds are calm. Dew points at 43. And the rest of your day at 10 a.m. it's going to be 52, at noon 56. 5 o'clock, 56 degrees. Yeah, it'll be partly cloudy there at 10 a.m., but we should have clear skies by the time we get to the end of the day. Winds will be light and variable for you as well. All right, coming up next, we are going to track the fog for you, but your next weather maker is on the way, and that will start to take shape tonight. Rain, we'll break that down for you coming up.
All right, thanks so much. A Porterville family still adding up the damage after a chase ended with a fiery crash into its home. That crash killed one person and hurt two others, including a Tulare County Sheriff's deputy. Now, this body cam footage that you're about to see from the Tulare County Sheriff's Office shows the chase, which quickly intensified. As we told you Monday, deputies tried to pull over a stolen car in Porterville around midnight. Instead, Porterville police say the driver rammed into a deputy's car. That chase continued, and at one point the car ran a red light, hit another deputy's patrol car before slamming into the home and catching fire. Inside that home, the Ramirez family, whose members managed to escape just in time.
Pretty much everything is gone. Everything's been water damaged. If it's not water damage, it's got smoke or fire damage to it. The whole ceiling is caved in. They want to rebuild and they want to come back. This is their home. They came from Mexico, and all their hard-earned money went into this house.
For now, the family is staying with relatives. A GoFundMe fundraiser has been created to help the family, and if you'd like to help, we have all those details on this story. That's up on our website at KMPH.com. Police tell us the driver of the stolen car died at the scene. His passenger and the deputy were taken to a hospital. That deputy is recovering from surgery. And now there is a vigil outside the Ramirez family's home to remember the driver killed. The family says many in the community are now questioning why they would even allow it, but here's the family's response.
I mean, there's a lot of been people on social media, whether, they didn't like what the kids did. They're upset for the family that lost their home, but at the end of the day, 3 families have all been devastated. It's not about who's to blame, what happened. Is people are in need right now, and the community just needs to come together and just show support.
The family has spoken with those showing up to the memorial site who appear to be teenagers, and the family members say that they understand their grief and loss. Fresno County supervisors have now taken the first step to ban the sale of kratom, a controversial and addictive plant, paving the way for the Fresno City Council to do the same when it takes up the issue tomorrow. Kratom is advertised as a supplement, and the plant is sold in the drink or pill form. but there are no limits or age restrictions on just who can buy it. According to the Department of Justice, at low doses, kratom produces stimulant effects like alertness and physical energy, but at high doses, hallucinations, delusion, and confusion. Fresno County's interim health officer says people who take kratom are now gravitating toward a more purified formula of the supplement, with many not understanding the harmful risks that come with it, including overdose.
7-hydroxy is for all practical purposes, like a semi-synthetic form of kratom, which is just one of the many compounds that's found in the plant. And that 7-hydroxy kratom, or 7-hydroxy mitragynine is the technical term. That is what causes a lot of the problems that we see, including opioid-like effects, overdose, dependency, etc.
At a board meeting to discuss the potential ban, members of the community spoke in support and against the proposal.
I respectfully urge the board to choose responsible regulation instead of prohibition. Many of us rely on kratom as a healthier option aligned with a lifestyle of wellness, discipline, and prevention, not harm.
There hasn't been enough public awareness of this. He thought he had done all his research. He knew all about kratom, which receptors it affected, how it affected the body. He knew probably more than most doctors know about it, but it still killed him.
Right now, kratom is still legal under federal law. Fresno County will be holding a second reading on this bill next month. If approved, the ban would take effect in January. Now, health officials hope that other jurisdictions are inspired to take action to ban it as well. There are no prescription or over-the-counter drug products with kratom, according to the FDA. We want to know, do you agree with the ban on retail sale of kratom? Yes or no? Right now, 67% of you are saying yes. Chime in with your answer at kmph.com/poll or scan the QR code that's right there on your screen.
All right, it's 5:06 now, and we're going to start off with the fog because that's what it looks like we're going to be dealing with this morning, and they're already dealing with a little bit there in Hanford, and it's about a half-mile visibility there. Everybody else is doing okay for now, but once we get closer to sunset, things will start to develop there for us. So we'll keep an eye on this fog for you and let you know how that's going to shape up for us there. All right, let's see what else is going on out there today. Oh, dense fog advisory. Yeah, that's in effect here. Although those visibilities haven't picked up yet, that dense fog advisory is going to be in effect until 10 o'clock this morning. A lot of us are looking at a quarter-mile visibility or less, and this stretches all the way from Merced County into Kern County. So please drive safely out there this morning. Give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going. Use those low beams and slow down when that fog gets really thick. All right, rain on its way in, and temperatures going to drop again. I mean, we're going to be below normal today, but we're going to get well below it tomorrow. We've got a cold front that's coming in. That's the blue line there on the left side of your screen. And low pressure then is, as you can see on the left side there, when you see that band of moisture behind it, that low pressure is going to fling all that into the valley, and that's what's going to bring us our next chance of rain tomorrow. Some of the valley, especially the North Valley, could see some of that starting tonight here. Let's look at your futurecast here and see how things are shaping up here for you. So by the time we get to about 5 tomorrow morning there, some of us could be waking up to rain. Maybe some spots in Fresno there, a little bit of that rain starting up in the North Valley there by those overnight hours. And then we get to about 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll have seen a little bit of rain there. It looks like it's going to be heavier on the coastline at that hour. And then we get to later tomorrow night there where things start to kind of hang on a little bit out there. It seems like this is going to be an off and on type of situation here, and maybe not terribly heavy at times. We aren't expecting any more than 1/10 of an inch of rain out of this one in most places here. But snow, different story. Those levels could drop down to about the 4,000 or 5,000 foot level, and we could get maybe a foot or so of snow in those higher elevations there. So a little wintry up in the higher in the Sierra Nevada mountains there, and that rain looks like it's going to get heavy in Southern California, and that's going to kind of hang on at least until Friday morning there. Some of the South Valley could be waking up to some good rain there Friday morning, though. Looks like that rain's going to linger into that area there. Southern Sierra, Kern County mountains going to be getting some decent snow with some precip hanging on in the desert regions. After that, we should be good to go. Long-range models call for rain after Thanksgiving there, maybe just a day or two after Thanksgiving. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. In the meantime, here are your temperatures for the next 3 days. Today, mostly sunny and 60. Tomorrow, we're going to be at a 70% chance of rain there, and it's going to be a 53 there for us, pretty well below normal there. And then we get back up into the upper 50s there on Friday. 20% chance of rain in the morning. Overnight lows will be in the 40s. Up next, we'll get a look at your highs and lows across the rest of the San Joaquin Valley.
Time is 5:09. The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office makes a surprising discovery while serving a search warrant at one man's home. Wait till you see how many weapons they say were hidden within the walls. And a live look now at China Peak. It is 5:09 and 30 degrees there. You can find new headlines and the weather forecast on your screen all morning long, even through the commercial break.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.